Outcome Productions podcast.
Welcome to another episode of the Outcome Productions podcast. Today I'm here with
Richie Bergula.
Hey, what up, man? How you doing, Richie?
Thank you so much for having me. This is a cool opportunity.
Hey, man, thank you very much for being with us today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about you and what you do.
Yeah.
So that people that don't know you already can get to know you a little bit more. So
Sure.
Where are you from and what is it exactly that you do?
Yeah, so I'm from India. I was born and raised in India in a city called Hyderabad. Spent the early years of my life there, moved to LA, grew up in LA for another decade, and then I joined the military, which actually took me all over the country and all over the
Nice.
world, and ended up in Utah as one of the places. So
Cool.
yeah, here I am now. But what I do now is, now that my military career is finished, I own two businesses. One, I make jewelry. I make pearl jewelry as my primary one, and I'm working on a startup right now called Order4, which is a tech startup for coffee shops.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so cool. What made you get into those businesses?
Yeah, so for Vari, which is my pearl brand, I just thought that there needs to be an opportunity. As an immigrant, you know, if you get the opportunity to come to U.S., you always feel like some sort of like, man, I got to give back to the family, or like you have a responsibility almost to create opportunities for the people that you love and you left behind, kind of thing. So the pearls that I get and source are from India. The city that I'm from is called the City of Pearls, Hyderabad.
Oh, nice.
So then I went and looking for an opportunity to kind of connect those things. And when I went back, I noticed, you know, there's a chance here. Pearls were kind of like seen as like a grandma's thing. And I thought, okay, this is a cool opportunity for me to bring this into the modern age, make it cool again. And I saw the market kind of have some space for that. So started Vari from just sheer opportunity seeking. And now it's been 2 years of doing that. And I've adjusted how the brand is and what it is and who we market to since then. But now we're here. And Order4, it just kind of like came about because I'm just lazy. I'm truly just impatient. And what we created was, we noticed in the market, like big chains like Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and things like that have a way to pre-order your coffee and have it be ready by the time you get there. I just noticed I like local. I like to support local, and I like better coffee from local coffee shops, and they just didn't have the infrastructure for that, nor do they have resources and means to do that. So I thought, you know what, let's highlight these local coffee shops and build that infrastructure and build a tech behind it, so you can have that opportunity to have your local coffee shop do that as well.
That's really interesting. I mean, that's cool. You're a genius then.
I don't know about that. I'm just a lazy piece of crap. That's what it is.
I think that the best inventions have come from being lazy, because like just people like, oh, I don't want to be doing that, so they invent a machine to do it, or a system and stuff. So yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
man.
I saw a problem and I created a solution.
I love
hopefully other people also find that, because now we're rolling it out. So.
Heck yeah, man. So yeah, and we're gonna leave all that information too, so if you guys want to go check that out.
Yeah.
But tell me, what's the biggest challenge you've ever faced, and how did you overcome that challenge?
So for Vari, my pearl brand, as I said, I'm not a jeweler. I'm not like gifted in that sense and whatnot. So entering that market and making jewelry, I found myself quickly being like, oh my gosh, I'm going up against massive companies with millions of dollars of budgets of marketing and name recognition and whatnot. So initially I was like kind of lost. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to compete with these guys and whatnot. I think I casted up too wide of a net, and I was trying to capture everything that I could get at that point. Later, after about a year, we kind of shifted into rave wear, more into electronic music scene. Certain DJs asked for custom pieces and whatnot. So then I was like, okay, cool. I don't have to make dainty women's jewelry. I can make more so for men as well, and like make funky jewelry and whatnot. So that's kind of like how it guided it down to a more focused market for that. So going through that process was quite difficult because, you know, you're waiting for sales. It's just not happening, but you have a quality product and you're just like, how do I get my name out there? But I think hyper-focusing on a smaller market helped me, and now we're kind of in that market, and it's been much better.
That's really, really cool, man. That's amazing. And how do you stay motivated in difficult times?
I think it's easy. I don't even... I wouldn't say like I need to stay motivated, because this is just who I am. I'm strung like this. I don't feel like I'm working a single day in my life. I just love what I do, and it's motivating to just have the opportunity to do this is like such a big thing for me. I think a lot of people would love to have this opportunity to create something, and they have ideas or they have passion, but they don't have the means to do so. So I see this opportunity for myself, and I think that's what keeps me going, is the fact that I can do it.
That's amazing, bro. That's
Thank
great
you.
that you view everything like that.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time, what would you tell your younger self?
Ooh, I would definitely say, again, as an immigrant mindset, you come in and you kind of like put a lot of restrictions on yourself for some reason. You're like, I can't do it. Like, that's not meant for me, or I shouldn't go after that. It's too risky or something like that. And I think I had that mentality for a long time, going into working in the military or for the government, kind of like getting a safe gig kind of thing, trying to be like, oh, you know what, don't go crazy, just get a job, do your thing and whatnot. I would tell myself to dream bigger and not put restrictions on myself at a much younger age, and tell myself, like, why not me? You see a lot of those like TikTok inspiration reels and whatnot, like, but truly that is true. Like, why not you? Why not you? You have the means to do it. You have the energy. You have a good health or whatever it is. You can do it, and you should do it. So that's what I would tell myself.
To tell your younger self.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
And let's go to the future now. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your goals, and what are you trying to achieve?
Yeah, so for Vari, I want it to be synonymous with pearls. I want people to think Vari, think pearls, because I just want to get into this market, infiltrate the market, and make cool jewelry that a lot of people resonate with and feel seen with and love to wear. That's what I would like to do with Vari, and just as close to a household name as possible. I would like that. For Order For, I would like fellow lazy people like me to use the app and be able to, support small businesses. At the end of the day, is help small businesses get their names out there and have that support that they need.
That's awesome, man. And what's the best advice you've ever gotten that you would like to
tell
people?
I think one of the biggest quotes that I kind of like have to remind myself is like, the pressure is a privilege. That was by Billie King Jean. She's a Billie Jean King. She's a tennis player.
Okay.
But it's true. The pressure is a privilege. For us to be able to have this opportunity to do this, we need to be grateful for that. I completely changed my perspective as a whole, because you're kind of like risk averse naturally. And saying no to that and taking on the risk and doing those things is the best advice I've, applied to myself. And again, the opportunity to chase your dream, a lot of people take that for granted, because I know hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people in the world that are smarter than me, that are, more talented, that have more means and whatnot, that just don't have the opportunity like I do. And I owe it to them to be able to do the things that I'm able to do. And I see it a lot with my family members as well that are back in India. I'm like, man, I have more talented, smarter, more hardworking cousins and friends and people like that are there, but they just don't have the chance to do what I can do. So I owe it to them to do something. Even if I fail, that's okay. I can look at myself in the mirror at the end of my life and say, at least I took that shot,
Heck
so
yeah, man. That's awesome advice.
Thank you.
That's perfect. So now I want to take the time to give a shout out to the sponsors of the month. So here we go.
What's up, guys? It's your boy John Briseño. And listen, if you're at a point in your life where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired because you know you deserve more, you just simply don't know how to get there, I got something special for you, baby. If you're ready to level up your life, make more money than you ever thought possible, but more importantly, take care of your family and the ones you love, all you got to do is click the information below, man, and I'm going to show you exactly how I went from being a broke loser, broken down mentally and financially, to being able to run up millions of dollars online from the comfort of anywhere in the world. I was able to retire my parents, buy my mama's house, okay, and live the life of my dreams. You don't have to be special. You don't even have to be skilled. You just have to want it and be willing to do what it takes to get there. So take advantage, and I'll see you on the other side, baby. Let's go.
For over 15 years, A&T West has been Utah's most trusted and reliable paint and drywall company. Whether you need interior, exterior, drywall repair, fence staining, hand and spray texture, or pressure washing, A&T West has you covered. We are a family-owned and operated company, giving Utah homes and businesses a fresh new look. No job is too small or too big for us. We're licensed and insured, so you can have peace of mind when working with us to make your vision come to life. Call or text today for a free estimate at 801-687-0133.
Pedro here with Carranza Custom Construction. I'm a framing contractor serving Park City and all the surrounding areas. We specialize in framing high-end custom homes. The work speaks for itself. If you want quality, give us a call.
¿Tuviste un accidente? No te preocupes. En Pronamic Collision Center estamos capacitados para regresarte a la carretera con confianza. Contamos con un equipo altamente capacitado que revisa tu vehículo a fondo y realiza reparaciones a precisión. Desde pequeños golpes hasta daños complejos. Ofrecemos estimados gratuitos. Trabajamos con todas las aseguranzas y te damos garantías de por vida en mano de obra y pintura. Cualquier tipo de reparaciones, aquí te las hacemos. Si tu carro fue pérdida total causa del accidente, no te preocupes. Aquí atrás de mí tenemos bastante inventario listo para ti. Confía en los profesionales. Pronamic Collision Center y Pronamic Auto Sales.
Thank you once again to all our sponsors. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. And if you are out there and you have a business and you want to be the sponsor of Outcome Productions podcast, send us a message and we'll send you all the details with all the information. And going back to the interview, where can people follow you? What are your social media? Where can they see the coffee thing, the apparel thing?
Yeah. So my personal Instagram is Dosa Daddy, DOSADADDY _ Dosa is an Indian breakfast dish, which I love. So I named myself the daddy of dosas. So that's my Instagram handle. My jewelry brand is called Vari Pearls, which is Sanskrit for fresh water, VARI Pearls. And Order For is the app for coffee, and that's going to be rolling out here soon. It's Order, ORDERFOR.
Cool. And we're going to put all the information for his social medias down there in the description. So go show love, show some support, go follow them.
Thank you.
Go try the app, go try the apparels, like if you like that stuff, go and get that jewelry. So go show some love. Is there anything else you would like to add and tell the people out there?
Yeah, like I said, if there's anything that comes out of this, and if you're sitting on an idea, if you're sitting on something that you're like, dang, I really should do that, I would say stop. There's no better time than right now, and you're going to regret it if you don't do it, because there's so many good, talented people out there. I think take this as your opportunity to chase that, especially in the day and age of AI where you can have as much information as possible. You can go ask AI as many questions as you can to get those, things figured out and make it happen. And the world needs talent like you, and go chase your dreams.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I want to thank you once again for being a part of the Outcome Productions podcast. Thank you so much for your time and being here with us today. And I want to thank you guys also for watching another episode of the Outcome Productions podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next one.